Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one finds the corner. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. That one ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
At the belt and fires. So Sieg suffers the strikeout. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. On the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Top of the second at the plate, Bryce Harper. Skeens back to work. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round.
Second option, how to rest this traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse when I'm about to be 22 without a whip out the school. Feel like I'm finna my own zone, no escape, zoning out. Working out, I work what I'm late. My lady calling bugging, always
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod in this one, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
0-1. And that one is inside.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. Swing and a chopper out to short. And a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And he's safe at first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Gil Hodges, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is
reaching down and makes the grab. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a strike. Donaldson, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Breaking ball misses down and away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Jose Siri. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Seager fires over to first, and Seager is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Corey Seager. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Stepping in, Scott Rowland. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Crochet, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off.
Tags the runner for 1. On to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the double. Back here in Denver, leading off, Mike Piazza. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Piazza swings, deep drive, left field, back there, and it's into the bleachers, out of here. He'll touch them all, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. This is Willie Castro. There's your strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Liner, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that misses. Now 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here is Austin Riley. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
James Wood in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Beltran puts it away. Back here at Coors Field, and now Yasmani Grandal.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
There's a strike. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That's to third. Riley fires to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swings through that one for strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Ground ball right side. The tag, and he's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, he gloves it. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Fastball is outside.
Inside, ball 2.
Carroll off of first with 2 away.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. The throw to third. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now here is Carlos Beltran. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Albies to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Donaldson back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the slider just misses. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Grounded out his first time. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Mike Piazza. That one found hard the other way.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Nope. That's inside.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. In the air, right side. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fans another, and that's 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Fastball is outside.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Seager stands in now. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Wood giving chase. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. And now Scott Rowland.
0-1.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Willie Castro. Castro in his 6th season, 23 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Palmeiro takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. In the air, left field, down the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. 2 down, bases empty. So here's Riley now. He's already homered in this game. Out towards left center. Carroll makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Denver, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Moncada lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And a swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Now a chance for Carlos Beltran. Siri makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And now, Gil Hodges. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Just missed.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
To 3rd. Tosses to 1st. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Ball 1 low.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Just missed. That's off the inside corner. 3 balls, no strikes. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Moncada tossed to 1st. 2 up, 2 down. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner goes again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's Corey Seager. Crochet back to work. Pitch misses.
Outside.
1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. So digging in, Scott Rowland. And that's in there at the knees.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
This to third. Riley tosses across to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Harper stands in now. Looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 3-2. So one out, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Check swing, and he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. That'll fire up the dugout. And we're all square. It's 3-3. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Corbin Carroll. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The flip to the pitcher is late, and he reaches safely. 2 outs, runner on first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Gossage ready.
Ball inside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't.
And he's got it in right field for the third out. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH, Corey Seager. That's down and in.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
Andres Munoz gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And
now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. No outs, runner at first. And here is Willie Castro. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next offering misses, and that is ball one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rafael Palmeiro, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. That one in triple digits. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter now, Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That is the inning. New inning getting started, and here is Corey Seager. That's outside. And that's ball one. Gossage goes 6 feet 3 inches, 180 pounds, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-2. And a slider misses down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now. Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball,
and that's off the outside edge, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Harper, the next to hit, takes outside. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Up the middle, and it gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing.
Hard liner. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Corbin goes down on strikes. And we're back, bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be James Wood. And that is out of play. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Aroldis Chapman gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Puts a bunt down. And they put the tag on him for the out. So up next, Jose Siri. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump out front. It's 6-5. Seager at the plate and takes high there. That one down the line and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Inside, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. First pitch misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive.
Digging in, Willie Castro. The shortstop takes the ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
In the air, left field. Carroll pulls it in on the run. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. We go to the 8th. Here is Yoan Moncada.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Swinging a foul out of play. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. Albies. And that quickly 2 away. Gil Hodges now at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. And the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
On the ground to short, Castro. Throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Rafael Palmeiro. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically, his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Carroll hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Austin Riley at the plate. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Hader, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Just misses. Now 2-2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Corey Seager.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Can't reach this one. It gets down as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now Bryce Harper. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. And it's fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That just misses. It's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And the righty deals. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-6. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Headed towards the corner. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So now here's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. 1st-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
0-1.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Left field, way back there. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
The tag, and that's out number 3. Back here in Denver, now here is James Wood. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Lucas Erceg.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that's a little bit high. 1-1.
Ball in.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And there's a ball.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Carroll moving under it. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That one drifts inside. Fought off foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Inside, just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one's got to feel good. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-7. Stepping in, Corey Seager. Moncada tossed to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. Little chopper rolls foul. 0-1 now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Beltran digs in now. On the ground. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Hodges stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And it's fouled away. Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. Riley fires to first, and Seager is set down. Scott Rowland getting ready to hit. Off the mark there. Ball one. Rips one to right. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Back here at Coors Field, on to the bottom of the 10th. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Trevor Hoffman.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Piazza swings, hits a laser, left center field. Off the base of the wall. In comes the run from second, and they trail by one. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro.
Ball one, no strikes.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
That one missing inside.
That's ball three.
Well, you know, this righty's got to be worried about one swing ending the game.
Wow, you actually said it this time. Normally you kind of dance around it.
So the tying run at second. There's a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. One out, the bottom of the 10th. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Oh, this one's